Hello, my name is Carolyn Bergen. I'm the director of Bergen and Associates Counseling. I'm also a therapist there, and I frequently see clients when they come in for an initial session. And some people come in quite comfortable, quite anticipating and looking forward to it because they've seen previous therapists and they've had a good experience and they know what it's going to be like, have an idea anyways. A lot of people that come in, couples or individuals, they have no idea what's going to happen and they are terrified. And I want to let you know that that's pretty normal. It's pretty common that we see people kind of freaked out in that first session. Often, even just to make the phone call is a huge act of courage. There can be a stigma associated with counseling, and in our culture, there are still some areas of the population that would say that coming to counseling is a sign of weakness, that needing to talk to somebody else, that you can't do it on your own, that says something bad about you. What I see is that as a sign of courage for you to say, I am wired for connection and I want to bring somebody else into my story to help partner with me to move forward. To let somebody in is a huge act of courage. It's vulnerable, it's hard, but it is so worth it. And so we recognize that even to send us an email or to pick up the phone to give us a call is hard for a lot of people. And we want to respond to those information requests very sensitively and kindly, knowing that just contacting us initially is a huge act of courage. When people come into that initial session, they are often quite frightened, not sure what's going to happen. When you come into that session, we're going to give you some time to look around, to ask any questions you might have, for us to do a bit of explaining. And then we're going to invite you to start your story where you want to tell your story. And you can do it at the pace that makes sense for you to tell it. The therapist will help guide you through that so you're not on your own, but isn't going to push you or make you say more than you're prepared to. You don't have to say anything you don't want to say. And if something the therapist says feels awkward or uncomfortable, please let the therapist know that. The session may not be comfortable, but we do want to make it tolerable for you to help you lean into the discomfort in a way that feels supported and have you feeling encouraged and empowered by having the ability to tell that story. Often when people tell their story to a therapist, they get a fresh perspective because the therapist helps them see parts that they hadn't seen before, asks them questions to tell the story in a fresh way. And that fresh perspective just can change the whole space of your experience of what's happening and really allow us to figure out how to move forward in a way that's productive. We recognize that therapy is an investment. It's an investment of your time, of your resources, and of your courage. We don't take that for granted. We want to honor that when you come to us to see us. So give us a call.